8:13, welcome back to Good Day Columbia. Now, if you're like me, you're scared to death of needles of any size, so I often don't get the flu shot, vaccines, or really anything that has to do with me getting pricked or stuck at all. The reality is, whether it's needle phobia or simply a lack of information, many adults here in America don't actually have potentially life-saving vaccines on board, many of which are really must-haves. Linda Farell from the Minute Clinic is here, and we just assume what, we got the vaccines as kids, or why don't we have them?
So that is one of the challenges. People don't realize that they need a booster. Mm-hmm. So for instance, one of the main shots, the Tdap, to protect against whooping cough, you need a booster if you haven't had one since you were a child.
How often do you have to have boosters for like is it whooping or is it whooping?
I think it depends on where you grew up. We always say whooping cough, but a lot of people call it whooping cough here. The official name is pertussis.
Okay.
So you should have had a booster after you were in the childhood range. Adults kind of in the 65 and older category do need a booster.
Right.
It's really important.
So it lasts like 40 or 50 years though.
So this new one, which is the booster with the pertussis, the whooping cough protection, it's in there with the regular tetanus shot for this vaccine alone.
Okay.
It's important because pertussis is a disease that's out there in the community, and you need to protect your loved ones against whooping cough. And so really, the older adults are at risk of passing this disease on to their unvaccinated or not protected children.
And that's just the whooping cough itself. If you cough and hack, you could actually pass that on through.
That's correct. So the vaccine, of course, presents that disease, just like all of the vaccines do.
Well, let's talk about the one that always this time of year seems to be forefront of mind, and that is the flu shot.
That's right. So the flu shot is an annual vaccine. You get that every year, and you're going to get one today.
And the needle you brought in is like 13 feet long.
Yeah, so part of the...
It's like a pickup truck to get here.
The needle size is dependent on the size of your arm, and we make that choice when we see you in the clinic. The flu shot you get every year. This is a really good time to get the flu shot. Flu is active in the Columbia area. We've seen cases.
Right.
I've seen a couple people in the clinics this week where one family member was not protected and the other ones had the flu shot, and they are coming down with the flu. So it's not too late, and this is actually peak flu season.
Will this prevent me from getting the flu at all this season?
It will protect you against the kinds of flu that this vaccine covers, and it also protects against other strains too. So that's a really good question.
Walk me through the process when somebody goes in and does this. And yet again, my hands are all sweaty yet again. This thing is 13 feet long, by the way.
So the flu shot is readily available in Columbia.
You can
get it at any of the 8-minute clinics in town. As we get ready to do your exam, I just want you to relax and feel comfortable as we get ready to do your shot. Hold your shirt up for me, please, sir. Okay, don't look. Relax your arm like a spaghetti needle.
I can see it there on TV, though.
But you're not allowed to look.
All right.
All right, ready?
All right, Miss Linda.
1,
Seriously?
2, 3. Yes, done.
Ow!
Good.
That was it?
That is absolutely it. Excellent job. I'm going to stick a little Band-Aid on there. So the flu shot...
Am I bleeding profusely?
No, you're not. You can look now. The flu shot is yearly protection. We offer things like the pneumonia vaccine. That's an important thing for people to get who are in the senior population over age 65. The pneumonia vaccine protects against all kinds of pneumonia, and it's really good to get the pneumonia shot. That will protect you against the bad consequences of the flu. Would you like some hand sanitizer?
Sure, I don't see why not. All right, Miss Linda Farell, Minute Clinic, thank you for keeping me fluless this year.
Well, come to our Minute Clinics, follow convenient, lots of access after hours care. Thank you for having me.
You got it, you got it. Of course, we'll get all the information for you at midlandsconnect.com/GDC, all the different shots that we probably need to get the top 5. Miss Linda, thank you so much for
my pleasure.
joining us this morning.